What is it? There's something about when I come, like, get up late in the morning when it's light out and I leave for work later. For some reason, it always reminds me of summer. Like, it always makes me think of that it's the summer season. Like, I don't know if it was because when I was in school, I would wake up late in the summer. I don't know. I gotta go into the office today. So
I'm going on. Let's get it.
Really? There's a Wikipedia article about 2013 horse meat steak.
Bosch's pond, any children? No. I'm not so enthusiastic as to play with people.
I had a meeting today with a bunch of adults with kids, and the show Bluey got brought up, which I feel like I have to talk about the show. I have not watched it really, other than maybe 10 episodes total. If you go to the top TV shows of all time, you have some incredible bangers, incredible classics: Breaking Bad, Planet Earth, blah, blah, blah. And then if you scroll down not too far, at number 15, you have Bluey. At a 9.4 IMDb rating, I have to watch this show. I understand that obviously it's a kid show and it deals with a lot of non-kid topics. And I feel like the way that it is talked about in the zeitgeist is different than it's talked about, around Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, where these are shows that are really good and they're meant for their target audience. But rarely comes a show or a movie that is for the target audience, but gets such critical reviews from a mass amount of people that are not the target audience. So it almost seems like it's going to stand the test of time in the same way that shows like All in the Family or Sesame Street or even like Mr. Rogers. Like it just gives me that same vibe of a show that is going to be renowned for a very long time, because I don't know, it's not expected to be something that it is designed for. And that is an incredible precipice in terms of writing and creation. Like, obviously you want the people that you're creating content for to be loved by the people they're for, but to get that extra added praise by a demographic that it's not for, along with the group that it is for, is something special that we only get ever so often. So again, I've only seen a handful of this show, and I understand it. I've heard all of the testimonials about, why it's so good. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. I haven't seen it, so I'm curious. I would love to put this out there to the hive mind of few commenters here to know, have you watched it? What do you like about it? Are there any, I asked this about like Black Mirror episodes. Are there any episodes in particular that you would recommend that would really give me this profound love of this show like people obviously have? Because right now, Caden's, he's not really into this show. I feel like it's a little, he likes it, but it's not in the rotation. So I feel like I have another year or so before he really gets into it, and I'm too anxious to know what it's all about, and I'm certainly not going to use my time that I have to watch TV to watch it, just because I know that my time to watch it with him is going to come. Ooh. What do you think about the show? If you're familiar with it, if you've watched it, if you like it, if you hate it, I'm infinitely fascinated by it, and I have been thinking about it ever since we went to Disney, and that was all that was really on the hotel TV, and so we watched a decent amount of it. What's interesting, as I think a lot of people know, is that many of the voice actors never met until later in the seasons because of, they were just recording it from very different locations. And also what I love is that the voices of the children, who are obviously child actors, their identity is continuously hidden. No one knows publicly who they are, because the creator believes that, kind of no child should be famous, which I firmly believe as well. And also, I think they're kids of crew members, so there's like a safety thing there as well. But anyways, let me know, Bluey. Why is it number 15 on the IMDb best shows of all time list?